That's a lot of heroes right there. But, Rachel, you know what today is? I know a lot of people are going to say this is a triumph for small market teams. Look, they can actually do it. They can keep their stars. I'm here to say no. This is a day of triumph for teams that are well run. You pointed out, Rachel, when you're talking to Malika right there. This is a team that has made a bunch of moves, not just this year, over the last 2 or 3 years, to put themselves in this position, to be a perennial contender. Well-owned, well-managed, well-coached. Does that mean they're perfect? No. Everyone's got room for improvement, and we know what Milwaukee's is. We talked about it ad nauseum for months, it seems. But the reality is, this is a very well-run organization, and players want to be somewhere that feel like you are taking care of my legacy. Not taking care of me by giving me treats and treating my family nice. Taking care of my legacy. Am I going to be remembered as one of the greats or as a failure? Are you doing everything to remind everybody how great I am? And that means putting together the right situation around me so that we can win some championships. And I think Milwaukee has done that. Congratulations to the Bucks organization.
I'm so glad you said that, because this is not a referendum, by the way, on small markets. It is not also a referendum on the supermax. The supermax is a bribe. And Giannis did not sign this deal because he wanted extra money. I know, Paul, I agree with you. Hey, $228 million is fantastic to have in the bank account. But anyone who has spent time around Giannis knows that is not what makes him tick. The fact that he felt that this team had done right by him, his loyalty to this group, the way Milwaukee had operated through his time with the franchise, that's the referendum. That's what this is about. Trying to bribe players to stay with bad teams, it's never going to work. And I have heard people say over the past year or two, hey, when the next CBA comes up, they've really got to address it. How can they keep these teams? How can they keep these players with these teams? Money isn't the answer. It's how you run the team. Right, Paul?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, Milwaukee's been a Class A organization. Bud has been a great coach. You see ownership trying to get the pieces around him to further advance his legacy and win a championship. So that's very important. And culture also. He loves the culture there in Milwaukee.
Absolutely. And I mean, now this is going to cause ripple effects around the league. You had a number of teams, Dallas, Miami, who were holding some room for Giannis for next season, for next offseason. Right. What kind of effect do you see this having around the NBA?
Well, I think the first thing that's going to happen is the James Harden market's about to warm up a lot more than it has in the last couple of weeks. Everyone's kind of in a holding pattern trying to see, what's Giannis going to do? If I have a shot at Giannis, I want Giannis. But now knowing that he's off the table, now we might be willing to give up some assets, because here's the thing about James Harden that makes him special as a trade target beyond being a perennial MVP candidate. He's a guy who's under contract for this year, next year, and a player option after that. So you get at least 2 solid years of James Harden. That's something worth giving up assets for.
Absolutely. And, Paul, do you think that this means that other teams are going to look at the Bucks a little bit differently because, hey, they kept Giannis?
Yeah, I mean, players around the league see this, and when you have a great player in place as a foundation, it doesn't matter if you're Milwaukee. Like you said, it's how you run your organization. So now, when free agency comes,
that's what I want.
Guys are going to look like, hey, I can go to Milwaukee and play because of Giannis signing this long-term deal and having great organization culture there. And so that their teams around the league are definitely looking at this, and players.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.